Yo, welcome back to the Big Juicy Wrestling channel. I'm your host, Big Juicy, aka Nate, and welcome back to another episode of WrestleMania Wednesdays. Today I'm going to be reviewing WrestleMania 8, but before I do that, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. With that being said, let's get on to the review. WrestleMania 8. WrestleMania 8 took place in 1992 at the Hoosiers Dome Arena in Indianapolis, Indiana, and the first match on the card was Tito Santana versus Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels won this match. The second match on the card was The Undertaker versus Jake the Snake Roberts, and The Undertaker won this match. The third match was Bret the Hitman Hart versus Rowdy Roddy Piper for the Intercontinental Championship, and Bret Hart won this match, becoming the new Intercontinental Champion. The fourth match on the card was the Big Boss Man, Sergeant Slaughter, Virgil, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus the Mountie, Repo Man, and the Nasty Boys, Brian Knobbs and Jerry Sags, and the Big Boss Man, Virgil, Sergeant Slaughter, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan won this match. The fifth match on the card was the Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ric Flair for the WWE Championship, and the Macho Man Randy Savage won this match, becoming the new WWE Champion. The sixth match on the card was Tatanka versus Rick Martel, and Tatanka won this match. The seventh match on the card was the Natural Disasters, Earthquake and Typhoon versus Money Incorporated, Ted DiBiase and Erwin R. Schneisner for the Tag Team Championships, and Natural Disasters won this match via a countout. The eighth match on the card was Owen Hart versus Skinner, and Owen Hart won this match. And finally, the main event of WrestleMania 8 was Hulk Hogan versus Sid Justice, and Hulk Hogan won this match via a disqualification. Now that I have that out of the way, let's get on to the tier rating. And here we are. So you guys know the format by now. Super juicy, juicy, medium, well done, and dry. The first match on the card was Tito Santana versus Shawn Michaels. The singles debut of Shawn Michaels, which is pretty cool. This is, I think this was the year that him and Marty Jannetty split up. I'm not positive on that. But yeah, this was the first singles match of Shawn Michaels' WrestleMania career. Not this amazing technical match. I honestly had higher expectations for this match, so I think that's why this match kind of fell flat for me, but it's still a really good match. I rated it 2.5 stars. So for me personally, I am going to be putting this match into the can we work here? Okay, there we go. Into the well done category. Nothing too special about this match, but two legends of the business. The next match of the card was The Undertaker versus Jake the Snake Roberts, and this was number 2 in the streak. 2-0 for The Undertaker after this match. This was not great either. Undertaker wasn't at his peak, match-wise. He wasn't at his peak yet, and Jake the Snake Roberts wasn't really a in-ring guy. He was more of a character. But The Undertaker, of course, won this match. But I only rated this 2 stars. It wasn't terrible. There's worse matches on the card than this match, but this match also wasn't great because these two at the time weren't amazing wrestlers. Of course, Undertaker, we all know, became one of the greatest in-ring performers ever. But at the time, these two just weren't really great, in the ring. But the storyline was pretty cool, but I am going to be putting this match into the well done category as well. I don't think it's dry category worthy, but I also don't think that it's an amazing match either. The next match on the card was Rowdy Roddy Piper versus Bret the Hitman Hart for the Intercontinental Championship. And this match is really cool because this is the return match of Rowdy Roddy Piper. I don't think he's had a WrestleMania match since, I believe it was WrestleMania 3 was his last WrestleMania match. Because he left the business for a while, but then he came back, and this match was fantastic, though. This is Roddy Piper's, I think, best match in WWE and best match in general. And Bret Hart, of course, is a technical wizard. You know what I mean? And these two together, they made gold in this match. I rated about 4.5 stars. I really did enjoy this match, and this match is actually really iconic. This was one of the first big Bret Hart singles matches which is pretty cool because this is when Bret Hart was kind of starting out his singles career. But this match was absolutely phenomenal. I really did enjoy this match. So for me personally, I'm going to be putting this match into the juicy category. Great match by these two. The next match on the card was an 8-man tag team match between the Big Boss Man, Virgil, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Sergeant Slaughter versus the Mountie, Repo Man, and the Nasty Boys, Brian Knobbs and Jerry Sags. This dragged. Like I wasn't a big fan of this match. This match was literally just to get people on the card, which it worked. I mean, they got 8 people on the card. I really just did not enjoy this match at all. I think the wrestling was kind of sloppy. I think it was pretty short. Like, it was a short match. Again, this was literally just to get like wrestlers on the WrestleMania card. I only rated it a 0.5 star rating because it was slow moving, and it was also very short, and the wrestling just wasn't really great. So for me personally, this match is going into the dry category. Just not a great match all around. The next match on the card was Randy Macho Man Savage versus Ric Flair for the WWE Championship. This match was phenomenal. Oh my god, these two worked so well together. This is definitely one of the best matches in WrestleMania history, in my opinion. This match should be talked about more. I feel like this match isn't talked about a lot, but truly it should be talked about more because this match was really, really good. This match, for me personally, it was a 5-star classic. Like, these two worked so well together, and of course they're two legends of the business, two of the best in-ring competitors of all time, two of the best characters of all time in Ric Flair and Randy Savage. The only downfall I really have about this match is it's kind of like a nitpick type of flaw, and that's because Miss Elizabeth was like banned from ringside, and she ended up coming out, and like the security guards like were trying to like get her away from the ring, and I think they spent too much time on putting the camera on Miss Elizabeth and the security guards than the actual match, and it kind of took away from the match a little bit. But besides that, that's kind of like just like a nitpick type of flaw. But besides that, this match was absolutely phenomenal. The match itself was phenomenal. The storyline was phenomenal. This was the first WrestleMania when Macho Man turned babyface at the last WrestleMania. And the crowd was really cheering on the Macho Man. And he won the belt, which was really cool. I love the Macho Man. I think he's the best wrestler from the 80s and the early 90s. But man, this match was just phenomenal. 5-star classic, and I honestly think this match was the match of the night. So it is going into the super juicy category. Man, what a match. What two legends of the business. I just enjoyed this match so much. The next match on the card was Tatanka versus Rick Martel. This was just a quick little match. Nothing really special. The storyline, it was like there's really no storyline. Tatanka won this match, which cool. There's nothing really much I can say about this match. I mean, the match itself wasn't fantastic. And there was really no storyline between these two. I was surprised this match was even a match at WrestleMania. So I really don't have much to say about this match. So me personally, I'm going to be putting this match into the dry category. Just not a great match, and like I just have really nothing to say about this match because this match was really just two wrestlers wrestling. Like, there's no storyline, and the match just wasn't great in general. The next match on the card was for the tag team championships between Money Incorporated, Ted DiBiase and Erwin R. Schneisner versus the Natural Disasters, Typhoon and Earthquake. This match wasn't great either. And this match ended in a count out, which I really didn't like because Ted DiBiase and IRS literally just left the match. Like, they just abandoned the match. Like, that's all they did. And I mean, of course, Earthquake and Typhoon looked strong in this match, but they weren't great wrestlers. So the match just wasn't great in general, and the fact that Ted DiBiase and IRS just left the match was insane to me. Like, a WrestleMania match, they just straight up left and got counted out. But this match just wasn't great. Again, I rated this match a 0.5 star rating. like I just did not like this match at all, and I didn't like the ending. So for me personally, this match is going into the dry category. Just nothing great about this match at all, and just the ending I just really did not like. The next match on the card was Owen Hart versus Skinner, and this is the first WrestleMania where Owen Hart was actually Owen Hart. He did have his WrestleMania debut as the Blue Blazer against Mr. Perfect, but and he went against a dude named Skinner. I never heard of this dude before watching this match, and this match told me why I've never heard of this dude. But this match just wasn't it. I rated this match a 0-star rating. Like, I just really did not like this match at all. I mean, Owen Hart tried his best to make this match a great match because it's Owen Hart and he's one of the best in-ring competitors of all time. But he tried his best. It just wasn't really working because Skinner, I mean, it just wasn't great. Like, his name's Skinner, like, you know what I mean? But I'm going to be putting this match into the dry category as well. Just not a great match all around. And finally, the main event of WrestleMania 8 was Hulk Hogan versus Sid Justice. And this match was terrible. Like, I don't say terrible for many matches, but this match was absolutely terrible. And by the way, R.I.P. Sid Justice, legend of the business, but this match honestly was terrible. This was a stereotypical, like, Hulk Hogan match, like, just the normal match for Hulk Hogan, because the storyline going into this match, but this was Hulk Hogan's last match, which it wasn't. He literally showed up the next WrestleMania, but this match being the main event just really made me mad, because they should have had this match as the main event, Randy Savage and Ric Flair, but they instead had this match as the main event. I mean, they technically said that it was a double main event WrestleMania, like they both were the main event, but truly, we all know that the last match is always the main event. And like, this match ended in a disqualification. Like, what WrestleMania main event ends in a disqualification? You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, this is the worst, like, one of the worst WrestleMania main events ever. Like, truly. And, like, there was, like, a point in time where they were doing the test of strength, and it was for, like, 3 minutes. And the entire time, Hulk Hogan was just, like, hulking up during the test of strength. And it was just, I did not like it. And, like, after the disqualification, when, like, Sid tried to attack Hulk Hogan beat up Sid and did his 10-minute celebration like an average Hulk Hogan WrestleMania. But for me, this is one of the worst WrestleMania main events ever. I rated this 0 stars. Like, I just did not like this match at all. I didn't like the disqualification ending at the end. So for me, this match is going into the dry category and is the worst match of the night. All in all, this WrestleMania really wasn't great. I mean, it had 2 iconic matches in Roddy Piper versus Bret Hart and Ric Flair versus Randy Savage, but those are the only 2 good matches on the card, in my opinion. And like the final, like the stretch of 4 matches after the Randy Savage Ric Flair match, were just not great. Like, none of the matches after that match was great at all. Like, they just weren't great matches. And there just wasn't a lot of, like, good memories from this WrestleMania. Again, you have the 2 iconic matches, but that's all you have at this WrestleMania is those 2 iconic matches. So for me, I rated this a 1.75 star rating. I was going to give it a 2-star rating, but I just couldn't do it. And the reason that it's 1.5 star rating is because of the 2 iconic matches that they had. But besides those 2, this WrestleMania just wasn't good. I just really didn't enjoy this WrestleMania. It was a hard watch. So that's all I can pretty much say about this WrestleMania is that it has the 2 great matches, and that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tune in this upcoming Tuesday where I'm going to be doing my top 50 favorite matches. I'm going to be going over 40 through 31. And please tune in next Wednesday where I'll be doing my WrestleMania 9 review. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next video.